What's going on, guys? I consider myself a jack of all trades, but my name's Jeff, so welcome back to Jeff of All Trades. Today, this is a video I've been wanting to do for a long time, but I got my hands on a suppressor, and I really want to show it to you. It's the Omega 36M from Silencer Co. This one is special in a particular way that it can be a 223, 300 blackout, 9mm, any caliber that you have, it's completely adjustable. Back cap comes off, different one goes on. You can replace the front cap if you're going to be using a different round as well. It's very customizable. You can take the front portion off and shorten the entire silencer if you're going to be using it on a pistol and you don't want it to be as quiet. So this thing is just a one size fits all. So I was skeptical when I bought it because it could do so many different things. How is it ever going to be able to do everything? And this really does. So I want to go through this a little bit with you guys, show you how to change it from shooting on a 300 blackout to shooting with a 9mm, shoot it with the suppressor, without the suppressor, but it's really, really cool. I want to show you some of the features on it and show you why I went with this one. So let's get right into it. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is just shoot unsuppressed, and then I'm going to put the silencer on, show you how easy it goes on, and then we'll shoot it suppressed and see if the video can pick up a difference. Okay. So now we're going to put the silencer on. So one of the cool things I mentioned with this before was this is good for any caliber that you have. So right now, we have this muzzle brake on there that you also get from Silencer Co. It replaces your other muzzle brake, and you can see that it's threaded. Now this stays on. You put the gaps, the spacers in there, and you can leave this on for regular everyday shooting. Does whatever it has to do. This here, you can see the lock and the unlock symbol. That's just the quick connect for it. So all you do is take this, twist it on, twist that over to locked, and that tightens everything down. I'll show you how this cap comes off in a little bit. Just switch it over to pistol, but just like that, we're suppressed and ready to go. So we got 5 more rounds in there. And just for fun, I'm going to take these out because it's really neat to see how well this suppressor works. Never gets old. Never gets old. So let's see if I can take this off, unlock it, twist right off. And then you have to change it over. So if you look at this, you'll see this cap here, this ring, separates from the actual suppressor itself. So all this is going to come off. I'll put another cap on here with a little bit of a different attachment for the smaller threads, and then this silencer will fit on this Glock 17 with the threaded barrel, no problem. So let's go ahead and do that. You know what? I wonder if I can just do it this way. Hey, I can. All right, so now that we have that off, take this insert out here, and then you're back to basically just the bare bones of the suppressor. So this is where everything else can be changed out. We're going to leave that cap on because it's not going to make any difference from the 9mm to the 300 blackout we were shooting, but you can also change out this front cap as well. So I'm going to use these here. Take this, drop it in. Take this here, which is for pistol, and you can see the threads on there. That's what this is actually going to thread into. So you want to go ahead and drop that in. You put your cap on, which you can see is the same type looking cap. This has the quick connect on. Go ahead and throw this one on here. Then you want to take this cap and simply hand tighten this one on. This cap here you want to be on with enough torque. You have this other one here too if you want to get crazy and really tighten it down, but for the purpose of the video, I'm just going to do a few shots through it. It doesn't have to be all the way to spec right now. I don't anticipate it falling off. Go ahead and tighten that down. So with 3 parts, this is now ready to go on to a pistol for 9mm. There you go. Just like that, she's ready to go. If you want this to be a little bit shorter, because this is a little bit long, and this is a Glock 17 full-size pistol, but you can see how long this is. If you did want to shorten it, you can actually remove this front cap. You can see those notches as well to be able to torque it and unscrew it. And you can take this cap out of the front, and the cap will actually go on just this portion of the silencer to make it a little bit shorter and a little bit easier to manipulate. So let's take this silencer off, load the magazine. I'll do a few unsuppressed, and then I'll throw it back on, and we'll see what it sounds like when it's suppressed. All right, so we got 147 grain hollow point. This is a Hornady. So got those in there. Let's go ahead and shoot this unsuppressed. I'll put these back in. Okay. Add one more since I couldn't catch that one. Silencer on. Let's see how silent it is. Very cool. So like I said, the Omega 36M from Silencer Co. This thing is just a one-size-fits-all, and it does everything perfectly. There's a lot of different brands out there. There's a lot of different silencers out there. No, this is not a sponsored video. I went, picked this up, did all the testing that I needed to do to get it approved. It took about 8 months to get it, but it was worth every penny and definitely worth the wait for it. This thing is just fun to have. It's fun to play with. We are using subsonic rounds, so this is not ammo that you buy that's not subsonic. So if you do have one and you're shooting regular ammo through it and it's not subsonic, it may be a little bit louder, but the cool thing with this is it's not finicky. It'll take any round that you put through it. You don't have to worry about damaging the baffles on the inside as long as it's on correctly. You're not cross-threading anything. But it's just, it's a one-size-fits-all. Like I said, I show you the customization for it to be able to go from 300 blackout to 9mm, and it's just so easy to do. It doesn't take long at all. Swap out a few parts. You can go from gun to gun. You can use any caliber. You can shorten the silencer itself. And the other ones that are on the market, you can't do that with. You're going to have to buy one for 300 blackout, buy one for 223. You'll have to buy another one for 9mm. But if you go with this Omega 36M, which is cheaper than some, more expensive than others, but it's really a one-size-fits-all, you never have to worry about that again. Just the ease of swapping out between two guns, taking minutes, saving your hard-earned money, saving going through another pass again, and going through all the legal fees and waiting another 9 months to get another silencer for your pistol, the 36M, you don't have to do any of that with. Now we can shoot 300 blackout again. Fantastic silencer, worth every penny. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys like, subscribe. Let me know if you have a silencer that's not the 36M and why you prefer that one over this one. I'd love to hear other brands out here. This is the only silencer that I have, so I'd love to see how the other ones work. Thank you for watching, and as always, be safe. I'll see you in the next one.